Ah, no, you haven't turned on to my. Just want to make sure. It says I'm into my AirPods. We'll carry on. Right then. Okay then, everybody. So, come to a nice seated position. Keep the blocks handy as well. And I will keep, actually, I'm going to just put the heaters back on because I think that's gone off. Where's they gone off? They shouldn't have gone off. Where's they gone off? The heating's gone off. That's not good. Let me just message him and just say, right then, let's try again. Oh, we'll start the playlist again and I'll make sure that we get our full hour. Okay, so, oh. Just relax. So easy said than done. Hopefully they'll kick in a moment. We'll see if he comes back to us. Right. There we go. A little bit more relaxing. So just roll the shoulders up and squeeze them down. And again, inhale up. Ooh, squeeze the shoulders down and just settle the breath. So inhale through the nose. Exhale. Lengthen that breath on the inhale. And exhale away. Inhale through the nose. Exhale away. And just feel the breath coming into the body and out. Switching on the parasympathetic nervous system. Lowering the blood pressure. Calming the mind. Taking us to our rest and digest state. And just notice that breath coming in a little deeper now, into the abdomen, up a little bit higher, all the way to the very top of the lungs. And exhale away. Inhale. Exhale. And on the inhalation, taking it all the 3 levels, so up 1 level, the 2nd level, all the way to the top lobes of the lungs. And as you exhale, making that ha sound, but closing the mouth. So breathing all the way up. And then extending that out breath now for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then take a nice deep inhalation all the way up. And then exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale with the mouth open, making that ha sound. And again, inhale. Exhale with the mouth open. And then inhale all the way to the top one more time. And exhale, but keep the mouth closed, but still make that ha sound. And then just flow the breath beautifully in and out. And while we're here, roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Inhale and exhale the shoulder blades. Squeeze down the back. And again, inhale up. Exhale away. In the other direction, inhale up. Exhale the shoulders forward. And again, inhale. Exhale them forward. And then just raising the neck, extending to the spine. Inhale. As you exhale, take the right ear to the right shoulder. Just feel that left shoulder just pressing down slightly. Inhale back to center. Exhale the left ear to the left shoulder. And again, just press that right shoulder away. Inhale back to center. And then lower the chin towards the chest. Exhale. Lengthening through the neck. Inhale, raise the chin. And then exhale, taking the chin up, just raising it up towards the sky. Lengthening through the throat, relaxing the shoulders. Inhale back to center. And remove a block if you're sat on the block. Keeping it handy. And then inhale, raising the arms up. You can keep the eye gaze nice and closed if you wish. Exhale away. And again, inhale up. And then exhale the right arm down, rather. Reaching up to the left. Inhale and exhale over. Opening up the top shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale the left hand down. Inhale through that right hand side. Exhale over. Squeezing the knees down. Opening up to the top shoulder. Inhale back to center. And then taking the hands onto the knees. Seated cat-cow. So inhale, reach the chest forward. Raising the chin. Exhale, rolling through the back, tucking the chin. Really feel the separation from between the shoulder blades. And again, so inhale forward. Exhale back. Use that Ujjayi breath. And then come to center. And then swap the legs over. So just squeeze the knees up, swapping over the ankles, having a nice little rock. So just taking a nice arm action again. This time, inhale the arms up and over. Exhale them behind you. Inhale up. Exhale them forward. And again, inhale. This time, taking the hands back as you exhale, just raising the chest, squeezing the shoulders together. Inhale, bringing the arms back up. Exhale them forwards and just gently taking a fold here. Nothing too much. Might want to take a bit of a rock side to side, just loosen up. Inhale. And then I want you to take opposite hands, opposite elbows. Reach the arms above you. Inhale to lift. Exhale, take a nice little side stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left and squeeze the knees away. Inhale back to center and relax. And then we're going to take a nice lie down. Keep a strap hand. Anyone need a strap? If you want to use a strap for hamstring stretch. So just hugging the knees, maybe even having a bit of a hug towards the knees. Loosen at the back, and as you exhale, rolling yourself down. Having a nice lie down on the mat. And then bringing in the right knee. So giving that knee a nice big hug. Inhale. As you exhale, just start to raise that foot up towards the sky. And then just taking a nice bend on that knee. Just take your hands behind your knee and just gently pulling the thigh towards the chest. Inhale. As you exhale, just taking the hands up towards the calf and the ankle. Keep that knee bent, or you can work into a stretch. Use your hands around the ankle or use your strap. You wish to use your strap around the ball of the foot, the widest part of the foot, and then just gently easing that foot down towards the chest, towards the thigh, towards the chest. So inhale, exhale, keep the elbows in, just waking up the hamstring, the back of that leg. Inhale. And then as you exhale, just release that leg and take the ankle onto the opposite thigh. And then just use that right hand just to press that right knee out to the side. You're just opening up through that right hip. And then we'll have a nice reclined pigeon. So reaching through the thighs, you're going to pick up the left thigh. So reach through the thighs and pick up the left thigh. That's the one, lovely. And squeeze both toes back towards the shins so you can feel you're activating the calf muscles. Inhale. As you exhale, just gently pull the left thigh towards you and squeeze that right knee out to the side. Inhale. Exhale away. Inhale. And then relax and take that left foot onto the floor, but continue to take the right knee over. So you're crossing your legs. Lovely. And then reach the arms out to the side, lift the knees, they're over the hips. Inhale. And then allow that right foot to carry on falling and come to the side. You come into a nice twist. You're just bringing that right foot over. And then try to encourage the right shoulder into the mat as well. So you're opening through the chest. Inhale. Feel that freedom of breath coming into that lovely open chest. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale back up to center. And unravel the legs. Lovely. And then place the right leg down. And squeeze the left knee now. So behind that left knee, squeezing that thigh towards the chest. Lovely. Just waking up the back of that thigh. Walk up towards the calf or the ankle. And either using the hands or using your strap around your foot if you wish to. Rolling the strap into the hands. Keep the elbows in. Inhale. And then exhale, just drawing that knee in. Keep a bend on the knee. It's our morning practice, so just waking the body up. Keep relaxing to the jaw. Relax the face. Relax the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, and gently pulling down. Stretching that leg maybe a little straighter. Wonderful. Inhale. And then exhale, release the hold or the strap and take the opposite ankle onto the opposite knee. And gently take your left hand into the inside of your left knee and just gently press it away. Lovely. Reach to the thigh and then pick up that right thigh. So reach to the gap in that thigh and pick up your right thigh. Reach through the center. Lovely. Keep pushing that left knee out to the side. Inhale. Exhale away. On the exhalation, drawing that thigh towards you. Wonderful. Inhale. Flexing the feet, pulling the feet towards the shins, the toes towards the shins. And as you exhale, release the right foot to the mat, but just taking that left knee over. So it's coming to a nice cross legs in midair. Lift the knees above the hips. Inhale. And then just allow that top leg to continue over. So the left foot is pulling you down, if you like. So you're taking it over. Lovely. So taking your twist. Your knee should be falling to the right. You're looking over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Just having that moment of that twist. And then inhale the knees back up to the center. And unravel the knees. And then release the legs down the mat. And take the right leg, bend the right leg and have a reclined tree. So take the right sole of the foot inside the left, the top of the left thigh. Squeeze that knee down to the side. Press the palms into the ground. Inhale. And then exhale. Squeeze the knees down. That knee to the side. You can feel that stretch on the inside of the thigh. So reclined tree. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, breathe the knees in and stretch the right leg down the mat. And then take the left sole of the foot inside the top of that right thigh. So you're reclining tree on the other side. And again, squeezing that knee down to the side. Left knee squeezing down. Palms of the hands into the floor. Press the shoulder blades into the mat as well. Open to the chest. Inhale. And as you exhale, bringing the knees in towards the chest. And then we'll take a rock and roll up, or you can take it to the side and push, or have a nice little rock and roll for holding on to the back of the knees. We'll take 3. 3 is the magic number. All the way up. And we're going to come over into a tabletop, so either taking it over the knees or taking it round. So into our tabletop position. So just making sure you've got your alignment for the knees under the hips, the wrists under the shoulders. And as you inhale, reaching that lower back up to the sky. So inhale, lift. Open the chest, looking forward. As you exhale, drawing the belly in, tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin. Exhale. Inhale, rolling from the base of the spine again. Exhale away. And then come into a nice flat back and stretch the right leg out to the side. You're pointing the toes forward, reaching that right leg out. And take your cat-cow again. Inhale, lift through the chest. Wonderful. Exhale, rolling, hunching into the upper back as well. Inhale and lift again to the hips. Exhale away. Use that Ujjayi breath. And then take it to a nice neutral spine. Bring the knee in. Take a child's pose here. So sinking the hips back to the heels, reaching forward and stretching through the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale. And then exhale, come back up into your tabletop and extend your left foot out to the side, pointing the toe forward. Again, make sure that your knees under the hips. Inhale, lift the tailbone, open the chest. Exhale, rolling through, pulling in as well. So pulling that core in, belly button to the side. Inhale and lift. Exhale away. And a nice neutral spine. Come back in. And let's take your Balasana again, but this time reaching forward and then just taking the hands, walking them over to the right hand side. So just stretching through that left hand side. Inhale. Exhale. And then taking it back into the center. Inhale. As you exhale, walking over to the other side. So reaching out to the left, stretching through to the right, that right hand side. Inhale. Exhale back to center. And coming up again briefly into your table. And then taking a puppy dog. So leaving the knees exactly where they are with the hips over the top. Start walking the hands forward, melting the heart down. So puppy dog or melting heart. However you wish to call it this morning. Inhale, exhale away. Have the chin down or the forehead. So just tune into your neck and see what feels more comfortable. Inhale. And then moving forward, taking the hips down, moving the shoulders over the elbows, bring your hips down to coming into Sphinx. Inhale, lift. Opening the chest, looking forward. So you can take a little close of the eyes here if that feels good. Inhale. Exhale, taking it down. Step into a cobra. So spread the hands. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale to lift. Hasn't got to be too high. Just be nice and gentle. Exhale away. And let's take a locust pose. So reaching the arms back. Bringing the toes together and inhale to lift. Reaching back, so lifting through the legs, lovely, thighs, shoulders, inhale and exhale away. Let's take one more of those. Inhale to lift, really feeling the lower back muscles coming into play, activating that lower back. Inhale, lift a bit higher, exhale away, excellent. Pressing into the floor, pushing all the way back. And then we're going to come into downward facing dog. So tuck the toes, inhale, exhale the hips away. So reaching up into your downward facing dog. So I'm just going to come to the side. So pressing the heels away, lifting through the hips, spreading the fingers. And take your gaze towards your knees. Inhale. Exhale and press the chest through towards the thighs. Oh, that looks lovely. Inhale. Exhale. Just keep reaching through. Maybe take a walk of the dog. So just walking and padding through the feet with the breath. So inhale. Exhale and rolling over the feet. Lovely. And then coming into Uttanasana, so looking towards the hands and take a little walk in with the feet towards the hands, dropping into a forward fold. Take a nice bend on the knees. Let's take ragdoll, so opposite hands, opposite elbows, and have a nice little sway. Inhale. Release the elbows, take your forward fold again. Again, bend on the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, open up the arms, reaching up to Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, tucking the tailbone. Take a nice little rock. Have a nice little Tadasana. And let's take a nice sun salutation A. So inhale, reaching up. As you exhale, floating the arms down, all the way down to Uttanasana. Inhale, take the fingertips to the mat or hands to shins, looking ahead of the mat, nice flat back. Exhale, back into forward fold. Step back into plank. You're reaching all the way down the mat with the feet, having the wrists underneath the shoulders. Drop the knees. Inhale, exhale, lowering yourself down to your mat. Roll the shoulders. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale down. Pushing back onto the knees. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale the hips away into your downward facing dog. Pressing through those heels, lifting through the hips. Take 2 lovely long deep breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up onto the tiptoes. Exhale, roll through the feet, press the heels, lift the hips, press the chest through towards the thighs. Lovely. And then bring the knees down to the mat. We're going to have a nice shoulder stretch here. So make sure the knees are underneath the hips. Take your right hand underneath your nose, in line with the nose. Open the left arm to the side and up. Inhale. Try to keep the hips level. As you exhale, thread the needle. So taking the hand behind that wrist and then taking the side of the face onto the mat, reaching up the mat with that right arm, but reaching out to the side to the left. So the right palm is down, but the left back of the hand is down. The palm is up on the left. Inhale. Exhale. If you wish to stay here, go for it. If you want to have a bit of a balance, extend that right leg back. You can either leave the toe pressing into the mat, or you can lift through that back leg. So take that balance if you wish. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale. Place the knee down if you have your knee lifted, or draw the knee in. Slide that right hand in towards the head. Press into the mat and open out again with that left arm. Inhale, exhale away. Ooh, take a nice little rock through the hips. Take your left hand under your nose, in line with the nose. Inhale and exhale that right arm away this time. Squeezing it up. Exhale, reaching, threading the needle, reaching that right arm out. Side of the face onto the mat, and then walking that left hand to the top of the mat. Reaching out through the right, reaching up through the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then either stay here or extend that left foot back. So pushing into the toe. So really reaching that toe. And if you want to stay there with the toe connected to the mat, or inhale and exhale that left foot away. So you're reaching the left leg away, pulling in that core, so belly button to spine. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that knee back in underneath the hip. Slide that left hand down the mat, press into the mat, reach up and out with the right arm. Try and keep the hips level, and then exhale away. So bringing the hands back down to the mat. Ah, lovely. We're opening up now through the shoulders. Tuck the toes rather. Inhale, exhale up to downward facing dog. Wonderful. And I'll go to the side for this one. I'm going to bring it through with a nice lounging lizard. So I want you to inhale and exhale the right leg away. We're taking to 3-legged dog. Inhale, bend the knee. On the exhale, just take the ankle out. So you're bending through that knee and then taking the ankle over towards the left shoulder and having a little glance underneath your right armpit. Inhale, back up to 3-legged dog. And then swoop that right leg down, bringing the foot in between the hands. You've got your right foot forward, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. And just take that knee a little bit further down the mat. And then start to heel toe your right foot over to the edge of your mat and bring both hands on the inside. Grab the blocks if you wish to. I quite like to use the blocks, especially first thing in the morning when you're just stretching. So you have a nice stretched leg behind you. Inhale, lift through the chest. As you exhale, take it down towards the elbows. Have a little roll around. Just make sure that ankle is underneath your knee. So bring the ankle in line with the knee. Lovely. Perfect. Lovely. So we're going to go for a twist as well. You can take the chin towards the chest and just have a stretch of the upper back. And just bring that knee towards your shoulder as well. So like hugging the knee into the shoulder. When we take a twist, you can either push back up onto the hands, take your right hand inside of your right knee, and just roll that right foot out over onto the little toe and turn towards that knee. Or you can take the same action but onto the elbow. It's a bit of a deeper stretch here. So just rolling out here, but keeping it onto the elbow. That feels quite nice. You can move those blocks and take it down. So inhale, exhale away. For anybody who wants a bit more of a challenge, tuck the back toe, reach up the leg and extend that leg back. Inhale. And then exhale, bring the knee back down if it's lifted. Press the hands into the mat, heel toe, the foot back in, ready to move your block. Lovely. And then step that foot in. You're bringing the feet in together at the top of the mat and take a nice forward fold. Inhale, reaching all the way up through up to Garudasana. Exhale away. Take a nice little rock. Inhale. Exhale, reaching away. Inhale, pressing the hands into the shins or the fingertips to mat. Exhale to forward fold. And then I want to step straight back into your plank. Lower through chaturanga or drop the knees. So see how you feel this morning. So hugging the elbows into the ribs. Reaching up, you can take an up dog or keep the thighs down for your cobra. Inhale, exhale over the toes up to downward facing dog or back onto the knees. Tuck the toes and reach up. We all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale to lift, exhale to roll to the feet, pressing in. And this time, inhale and reach up through that left leg. So reaching up with that left leg, squeezing the right heel down. And then bend that left knee, inhale. As you exhale, take the ankle out towards the opposite shoulder and take a gaze underneath that left armpit. Take a nice little twist here. Inhale, back up to three-legged dog. Extend the leg. And then as you exhale, breathe that knee all the way down and plant your foot in between the hands. Dropping into the hips, drop the back knee, but really extend that back foot down the mat. You're really extending and lengthening through this back thigh. So now you've got the left foot in between the hands. Inhale to lift. Now take both hands inside and heel toe the foot to the edge of the mat, that front foot. Grab the blocks. Inhale to lift. Exhale to take it down to your lounging lizard. So just making sure you've got your knee over your ankle. Bring the chin towards the chest. And just round through the upper back. Almost feel like these shoulder blades are separating as you really stretch through that upper back. Lovely. Inhale. And let's take our twist. So you can either come up, pressing into the mat or into the blocks. Take your left hand rather, to the inside edge of that left knee, and then just roll the outside edge of the toe. Inhale, exhale, and turn your body towards that left knee. Lovely. You can either stay here, you can go onto the elbow for a bit of a deeper stretch here. You can remove the blocks if you wish to. And if you want to take a little bit more of a challenge, tuck the back toe and release that back knee. You've got a nice twisted lizard. Inhale. As you exhale, pulling that navel to spine, engaging that Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale. And then releasing that knee down if it's lifted, placing the hands back onto the mat or the block. Push yourself back up. Lovely. Remove the blocks over, heel toe the feet in. And let's step back into plank. So push yourself back into plank and lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Lovely. Ooh. And let's take another cobra here. So inhale, squeeze up. Wonderful. Exhale away. Reach the hands, take our locust again. So inhale, reaching up here, lifting. Exhale away. And then press the hands in, reach the knees and the hips back, pushing back into Balasana. So wide knees, reaching forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then walk the hands back in, bring the knees together, tuck the toes, and take a forward fold at the back of the mat. So reaching the hips up. And just noticing if you do feel any more flexibility, suppleness into those hamstrings. Inhale, open the arms, reaching up for Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale away. And then step to the front of the mat. We're going to repeat, but add a bit of adidextron. Working into Garudasana, legs and arms. Our eagle. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, floating away. Inhale. So half Uttanasana, hands to shins or fingertips to the mat. Exhale, tucking the chin, breathing yourself down. Inhale, step back into plank. Lower through Chaturanga or drop the knees, the chin in the chest. Inhale through to Cobra or release the thighs for your up dog. And then exhale onto the knees or over the toes and release up into your downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, lift through the hips. And then inhale and lift the right leg for your three-legged dog. Squeezing up. Come to the side. As you exhale, swoop the foot down, so bringing the knee down and then the foot in between the hands. Lovely. Drop the back knee, unless you want to keep the back knee lifted and work up towards high lunge. So we can work up, that would be great. Inhale and lift. You can take your journey. You can always keep the knee down and push and work your way up. So take your journey up to high lunge. Lovely. Inhale. As you exhale, flip on that back toe and reach out into your warrior two. Lovely. So you're just reaching down into that knee, lifting through the chest. So almost as though you have your chest and your hips facing the long edge of the mat. Just the head that's turning to look down the front fingernails. Wonderful. Inhale. Drop the back hand, reach up through that right arm, exhale back, but keep pressing through that left knee. The right knee, sorry. Not the left knee, the right knee. Inhale, exhale, open up the top shoulder. And then inhale. As you exhale, release the hand onto the elbow onto the knee and over the top. Wonderful. So into a nice side angle. Excellent. Inhale, exhale. So keeping it here, or take your bind. So taking your hand, that left hand all the way around and hooking onto the top of that right thigh, or taking the shoulder inside of that knee and finding your bind. Keep bending into this front knee. Inhale. As you exhale, open the shoulder and look up towards that top shoulder. With your here, so a bit more of a bend into that knee, reaching through. And squeeze that right shoulder back. So you're looking up over that right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Release the bind and bring your hands down. So you're coming into like a runner's lunge. So your hands are either side of that front leg. Wonderful. See, we're here. Place the back knee down and go for your lounging lizard again. So heel toe the foot out to the side. Use the blocks if you wish. Inhale to lift. Exhale to breathe it down. And again, you can keep the back knee down or you can tuck the toes and release that back knee. And just notice if this feels any different this time round. A bit more open to the hip. Inhale. As you exhale, release that knee that's tucked. Move the blocks. Heel toe back in. And then step the back foot to the front foot and take your fold. Inhale, open out to the front. And as you exhale, breathe the hands to heart center and step the left foot down the mat and face the long edge of your mat. Point the toes forward. So take a nice wide-legged forward fold. So inhale to reach. Exhale to start folding from the hips. So come into a nice flat back. And then release the hands to the mat. They can be released onto blocks or taken down to the mat. And heel toe the feet a little bit wider if that feels right for you. Move the hands back so that they're in line with the feet. Inhale to lift. Exhale, draw the head down, draw the crown of the head down towards the mat. Inhale and exhale. And as you inhale, walk the hands slightly forward, bend into the knees, and then bring the heels in. So your toes are pointing out. Take the hands onto the hips, and we'll come up into goddess. So reaching out with your cactus arms. Take a bit of a rock side to side, sinking the hips. So think tailbone down, stretching through the crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale away, squeezing the knees out towards the little toes. Take a nice circular action with the arms. So inhale up, exhale down. And again, inhale, exhale. We're going to turn to face the front. As you do this, you're going to push into your right leg, bring that left leg up and start wrapping for your Garudasana. So think about taking the movement from the hip, which is quite a wide movement, and just taking the knees across each other. So one knee over. The more you bend, the more you can try and wrap the legs. So trying to hook that toe around the back of the ankle. And either staying here, or you can take the arms as well. So just, I'll show you the arms first. You can, welcome to keep the hands on the hips or hands into heart center. With the arms, take the right arm under, left arm over. And again, it's from the origin from the shoulders, wrapping. So you have the palms together, thumbs facing the face. Inhale to lift, exhale. Lift the elbows, inhale. And then exhale, take a nice unbind. Yeah, it's lovely because you've gone from here, so stretching out wide, to suddenly bringing everything very narrow. So you're coming right in. Probably doesn't help, I've got like, 24 degrees pumping out behind you. What a bit crazy with the heating. So now let's work into the other side. So inhale. Exhale, opening through the chest and shoulders. Lovely. Inhale, reaching up into a half forward fold. Exhale away. Let me turn that down slightly. And then inhale, stepping back into your plank. Turn that down behind you. Lovely. Lowering through chaturanga or dropping the knees, the chin and the chest, hugging the elbows in. Inhale through cobra or up dog, lifting the thighs. Exhale back onto the knees or over the toes. tuck the toes, reach the hips away for your downward facing dog. Lovely. And then this time, reach up through that left leg. So inhale, left leg away. As you exhale, stretching, just float the knee down towards the elbows, but then place the sole of the foot in between. Almost like you're hovering here, but then you place your sole of your foot in. Help the foot through. Drop the back knee, open the chest. Lovely. We're going to work up towards high lunge. So either tucking the back toe, reaching that knee away, taking the hands up and reaching, or keeping the hands onto the mat, coming to runner's lunge and then reaching away. Inhale to lift. Exhale to sink a little deeper. And then turn on the inside edge of that back foot. Inhale and exhale into your warrior two. Pulling in your core, tucking your tailbone, reaching the toes forward to the top of the mat, looking down the fingernails. Inhale. Exhale, so bending into that front knee. Drop the back hand, reaching up to the left arm. Exhale back into reverse warrior. Wonderful. Inhale. As you exhale, taking the elbow onto that front thigh, reaching up and over with that right arm. Reaching over and opening up the shoulder, staying here, or taking your bind. You can take the top hand round, hook onto the top of the front thigh, or take the shoulder inside the front knee, reach through the leg, holding onto your hands for your bind. Inhale, exhale, and pull back with that top shoulder. Trying to have alignment through the shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and then release your bind and bring your hands round. So they're coming to the front of your, framing your front foot if you like, and then bring that toe round. So you're lifting the heel of the back foot and coming into a runner's lunge. Drop the back knee, heel toe the foot over, the front foot over to the edge of the mat. Bring both hands inside. Inhale to lift, take the blocks if you wish to, inside that front foot. Exhale into your lizard. Wonderful. Just rounding through that upper back. Staying here or tucking that back toe. Inhale, exhale the knee away. If you want that deeper stretch, a bit more of a challenge. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, press the palms into the mat or the blocks. Remove those blocks and heel toe the foot back into the center. Step the back foot into the front. Take your forward fold. And then just release yourself all the way back up through Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale the hands to heart center. Reach back now along the mat with your right leg. And turn around for your wide forward tuck fold. So you're just pointing the toes, that long edge of the mat. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Inhale and lift. As you exhale, start to fold from the hips. Just feel the weight equally through the feet, from the toes to the heels. Place the hands onto the mat or onto a block. Inhale to lift, and then exhale to draw your head down. Remove the block if you wish to. Keep the block. Use your props just to benefit your alignment, to help you with your practice. Get the best out of your practice. Inhale. Exhale away. And then inhale. Briefly taking a little reaching forwards here. And then bring the heels in. Bend the knees. Take the hands onto the hips. And you're coming into goddess. So take your cactus arms again. So reaching up here. Think the sole of the foot. Think the crown of the head up. Reaching the tailbone down. There we go. Inhale. Exhale away. Lovely. take our circular arms again. So breathing in, exhale back into cactus. Inhale, crossing the wrists down, breathing all the way up. Exhale to cactus. Lovely. And then turn to face the front. Bring the hands into heart center or onto the hips. And then transfer your weight to the front leg, picking up the back leg and wrapping round. So taking up circular action and coming into your eagle, your Garudasana. And just noticing it feels different. Very different one side to the other. So trying to bend into the knees. The more you bend, the more you can wrap. Focus. Inhale. Use that Ujjayi breath. And either staying here or using the Garudasana arm. So take your left arm under, your right arm over. Wrapping. So you're wrapping the wrist. You can always have the back of the hands together or bringing them round so the thumbs are facing your face. Lift through the elbows. Inhale. Exhale. Sink a bit deeper. That feels good. Inhale. And then exhale to lift, unravel the arms. Just take the hands behind you, clasp the fingers, reaching up here. And exhale. Oh, lovely. We're going to breathe ourselves down to the mat. Should we give it a go? On Jane Ann's recommendation. So we're going to cross one foot behind the other. And as you come down, if you have to place your hands, just place them down to steady you, or keep the hands into your Anjali Mudra. You can release the heels, bring yourself down, and then bring yourself back. Yes. Woo, into a nice seated position. Lovely. And just stretch up to the spine, roll the shoulders back. And then let's take a nice Navasana, our boat pose. We have worked into our lower back today as well by doing all of our high lunges, our locust pose. So let's work the front now. So we're working all around our corset, if you like. So just tickling the mat with the toes, taking the hands behind the knees. Inhale, pull the chest forward. So you're getting that alignment through your spine. Reach the shins towards the sky. And you can stay here, or you can take your strap. We'll do it a couple of times through so you can have a go with and then maybe without the strap. Roll through, round the hands and use the strap to steady you. Inhale. And then if you have your strap, you can just release the knees, keeping the hands in the elbows in. If you have no strap, release the knees. You can either keep them bent or you can take it up into full expression. Inhale. Reach the chest through. Wonderful. Pull that navel in. So really starting to lift with your Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift. And then exhale away. Ooh, wonderful. Use the strap again or release the strap. Just inhale to lift. Exhale, take the hands away. We'll use the strap. Inhale, and then exhale away. You can even lift the arms up. Sometimes that helps bring you back into alignment with your spine. Lovely. Inhale. Excellent. And exhale away. Ooh, wonderful. Okay then, so we're going to take a nice roll through the back. So just hugging onto the knees, just allow yourself to come all the way down and just spread your shoulder blades into your mat. So just feel that expansion through the chest. Inhale. Reach the knees above the hips. Let's take a nice twist action while we're here. So inhale. As you exhale, allow both of the knees to drop over to the right hand side and just take your glance over your left. Lovely. Inhale. You want to extend that top leg and reach out for a deeper stretch on the outside of that thigh. You can even take your peace fingers around your big toe just to help ease that leg out to the side. Try to encourage both shoulders into the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, release the toes. You're holding it. Release the knees back together, up to the center, and then roll and exhale the knees all the way over to the other side. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale. Extend the top leg if you wish to on the exhale, and hold on to the big toe with your peace fingers, if that feels good. Inhale. Exhale. Just enjoy this expansion through the chest as well, the twist through the waist. Inhale. As you exhale, release the toes, bring the knees back together, breathe your knees all the way back up. And then finally, let's take our fish pose. Quite a nice counter pose to the eagle. So sit yourself on your backs with your hands. So just lifting up the hips, and then extend the legs all the way down the mat. And then bring yourself up onto your elbows. So you're lifting the chest. And then you can either stay here, or if you want the full expression, just taking the head back, the crown of the head. Just take care. If you have any niggles with the neck, it is quite a nice stretch, certainly for the front of the throat. But just gently with the crown of the head. So reaching, feel that reaching, pressing into the elbows, opening the chest. Inhale. You can even point through the toes. So you're really toning the legs, the muscles of the legs as well. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the head and place your shoulder blades in the back of the head onto the mat. And then lift and take your hands from underneath you. And breathe yourself into Shavasana. So just taking your feet out, turning the hands to face the sky. Just feel settled in the breath. You may even wish to take a nice big deep inhalation in, and exhale with force to the mouth. And again, inhale, exhale, and then just allow the breath to settle. Just feel heavy into your mat. Feel every part of the body that has contact with the mat. The heels gently softening away. The calves, the backs of the thighs nestled into your mat. The hips and buttocks, and the upper back, the shoulder blades gently softening away. The upper arms, the backs of the elbows, and the forearms gently easing down. Now relax the hands, backs of the hands. And just softening through each and every one of the fingers, just allowing all the tension to come away from the thumbs. Just notice the gentle movement of the abdomen as you breathe. Relax into the collarbone. Just feel that stretch and that expansion into the chest. Relax with the neck and the jaw, the chin. The cheeks, all around the eye sockets, the eyebrows. And relax all across the forehead. Allow the back of the head just soften down as you're heavy into your mat. And just think to yourself, I feel relaxed. I feel relaxed. Now start to bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Maybe scrunch your fingers and your toes in and then release your hands and feet. And then take a full body stretch, bring the ankles together, reach up and over the head. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the knees towards the chest. Nice big hug. Maybe a little rock side to side or roll around the base of the spine. Circular motion. And then when you feel ready, take your knees over to one side. Press your top hand into the mat. Breathe yourself up. No rush. To a nice seated position. Your hands to your heart center. Inhale fully. Exhale completely, drawing in your belly button to spine. Uddiyana Bandha. And again, inhale fully. Exhale completely. And just enjoy that freedom of movement. So thank your body for giving you that freedom of movement with your practice this morning. Blink your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Have a lovely day ahead. Okay, it was great. Thank you.